protecting yourself against scams. So here's the thing. You are sitting at home having a nice evening, and then your phone lights up. You answer it, and it sounds like he's from India, and he's offering you to get a refund on some software that you bought, but you said, I never bought any software, so he's going to help you get your refund. What is that, Subhani?
No, that's a scam.
That's a scam. Yeah. I mean, there's been guys from Jamaica, from Nigeria, and of course, I had some New Jersey guys calling me up, and I mean, they sounded like they were from New Jersey too. And hey, come on, you get this going here. I'm just like, you're lying to me. You have to be so careful with anyone that calls you. And then the other thing too is, if you're older, they call you, they compliment you, they say, nice things, or sometimes they make threats. These guys are having work groups where they're figuring out what can we say to get you to bite. And then that's when you lose your money. Mm-hmm. And people have lost thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to scammers. And so you had a couple stories for us, Subhani?
Yeah, let's start out with one of the heavy-hitting stories of Sue. She was a healthcare executive from the UK, and she was a lonely woman, unfortunately. She had been in some relationships. They hadn't gone too hot, but suddenly she gets a text from a guy, and they start chatting, and every morning he would send her a romantic email or text, which I'm a pretty romantic guy. I got married this past year. I write a couple of poems and whatnot to my wife. Not every morning. No normal man is doing that. That's a scam right there. I'm just just putting it out there. Too good to be true.
So I think we need to get a girl on our podcast. we need that influence.
Yeah. So over the course of 18 months, he said that he was some sort of business executive and some financing had dropped through from the bank. So he just needed a little money from her right now to keep things going. And that kept on going, dragging on for 18 months. And Brian, you want to know how much this poor lady lost?
Okay.
$2.5 million.
So that's not thousands.
No, that's $2.5 million. Basically her whole life savings. Just on the income we would be able to get her for sure, that's 6 figures that she wouldn't have to worry about. She could spend every year. But all of that gone like that.
Yeah.
And that's not an isolated story, unfortunately.
No, there's a guy on YouTube. I've seen him on Facebook. He's called Scammer Payback channel. And it's interesting. They're able to track these guys back to their call centers. They've even gotten their camera feeds so they can see them all working, and all these guys are on their computers. They're talking to people and they're scamming them. They're getting them to give them money for all kinds of reasons, and then of course that money is not what they think it's being used for. Mm-hmm. And so be careful. Be careful of anyone that calls you. Be very skeptical, and try to do business locally. Do business face to face if you can. Certain companies, when you call into them, they might have a call center, but you know who you're talking to. You called them; they didn't call you. So be careful that they're out there. They're trying to get your money. And you don't want to be a victim and give up your capital to somebody that is just there to steal it. Mm-hmm.